So that was Tokyo Hanasancho here in Nakameguro. You see the station behind me, and it's actually one of the following days. I didn't make a review right after that. I wanted to give it a little bit of time to think about what I had eaten there, and we also asked them about what's in the soup there. So as you can see, it's like this kind of spicy, numbing miso idea that they have, like somehow close to a tantan men, but more towards the style of a suratan men. Here I think they specialize, they call it ramen, in reference to rayu, the spicy chili oil that is being used here. And what they do here is basically a spicy miso. In some sense, they have chicken, pork, some niboshi they mentioned, and a miso tare. They all mix it together with some rayu. And it's all very interesting and it's good and it's satisfying. I feel like there is definitely some lost opportunity here to make this an excellent bowl if they had just added a little bit more fresh sansho, some fresh chili on top, put some sansho on the counter, some vinegar on the counter, give you some option to modify the bowl to your liking, to let the flavors also spike a little bit, get out of control a little bit. Just make it a little bit your own. As it is, it's pretty good. It's well executed. You can see that they know what they're doing, and I hope you can hear me even though the train is passing in the back. But it's, especially after a couple of bites, it tastes all a little bit samey. It's really difficult to taste any of the components. You taste that it's complex, but nothing really shines. Everything, it gets kind of hidden. And the main thing that comes out is the rayu, the chili oil, but more like in a covering way than in a enhancing way. And I really wanted to like this shop, and I think they have been only in there for a few months, so maybe they're still refining their concept and seeing what works and what doesn't. It's a little bit of a shame. I'm wondering, because here in Nakameguro the rent has to be super expensive, if they can survive here. The previous shop only lasted a couple of months with a crab ramen, and before that Emoto Masahiro was in that shop, if I remember correctly, and then also closed down a couple of years ago. So it's a specific ramen location. The problem is that they have some really stiff competition here. There's a Hayashida here in the station now. There's Koidorobo. There's Niigata Sanpote, which does a really fantastic spicy mabo men, suratan men, that they're kind of like competing with in the same vein. So I really hope they think about their concept a little bit. Otherwise, the toppings are really good. Nice sous vide chashu. You have really thick, almost like Sapporo style noodles in terms of thickness and chew and bite. I really like those. So overall, I really want to go back there with a happy face. I haven't tried their curry noodles, so I might give those a try in the future. And hope this ramen shop will still be around then. It was not, let's put it this way. It was empty when I went there on a weekday night, which is usually not a good sign for a ramen shop at an expensive area like Nakameguro. And that's all I can say about Tokyo Hanasancho for today. Thanks for watching, and if you like what I do, click like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what you want to see in the future in my videos, and maybe check out the Ramen in Japan podcast if you want to listen to some ramen nerds talk about ramen. And that's all from me from today. See you in the next one.